Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to make the infinite candy item, much like in kind of your incoming emerald or stuff like that. Just basically a rare candy item that never goes away and will work for you nice and easily. The first thing we're going to do, we want to start in the include constants items.h. Here we need to define our new item. For me, I already have this done, but I scrolled all the way down to the first set. Your last one, if it's new, will be this Pokey doll. I added the Pokemon pager. You can look in a video past when we did that on the HMs. And now today, I'm going to define my new item, Infinite Candy, is just what I'm calling it. Make sure it's before this strange ball. If you put it after the strange ball, it won't know what's going on. I went through those issues myself. Make sure you put it before the strange ball. This will be before I had it. It said 829 there, 829 there. You just add a new one. Put the next number up from your last one, change the strange ball, change the items count. You should be good to go. The next thing we're going to do is actually implement our item. We're going to go over to source data items.h, and I went all the way down to the bottom of the screen. If this is your last one, that's your last one. For me, the last one was PokePager, so under that I added my Infinite Candy item. Kind of did set up the same way. What I was able to do is I found this rare candy. I copy pasted all of this. It's plural name and all of that. And I'm going to go back to my infinite. I'm just going to lay it down here. I changed this to Infinite Candy. So we did the name. The plural name, I said, nope, I don't care about that. The price I stuck with 0. I don't want to sell. The description raises the level of Pokemon by 1. Yep, I want to keep that. I added importance equals 1. This should make sure that it doesn't get rid of the item in our bag, kind of like we've done for TMs and HMs. So I added that. Instead of the items pocket, I want to be into the key items pocket, so I changed that. I left the item use party menu, so that just says, hey, we use it in the party menu. I left what actually happens. I left the effect of it. I get rid of fling power because I'm not going to have it be a held item. And then it still has the item, the pick, rare candy, and the palette of rare candy. So it has all of that. That should make it work. That should pop up in the bag, and I tested it. We did everything right, and it worked. It used up the rare candy, or bumped up the Pokemon by 1 level, but I noticed that it was, even though the importance was 1, it was removing the Infinite Candy item from our bag. Not what we want to see. We want it to be infinite. We never want it to go away. From there, I kind of looked through stuff and found, hey, let's see what's in this item use out of battle, rare candy. Kind of searched through that. We see this one right here, just where it's defined. And then here, this is what happens. This is where we actually show this function right here. We want this item use CB, item use callback rare candy. So I searched that one up. In the first one, look, nothing. In the second one, cool, we used it. In this third one, hey, this has more stuff. This looks like it's doing something. Kind of going through, look and say, okay, this is what it's doing. If the rare candy, all of that. Okay, this is kind of doing nothing. But it's whatever. But that was all under the if the rare candy and all of that. Let's see. It was under this if else. So that's if you're at the current level cap. It's just going to say, hey, we can't do that. What we did here in this else statement right here, and this is in source party menu.c. This is what actually happens when the rare candy gets run. So we have the final level, we get the level, we get the callbacks, and did this. Right here, this line that's commented right here that says remove bag item, and this removes whatever we did. So that moves it by 1. I'm going to go ahead and comment that out, and then now the Infinite Candy will work like we want to. An important thing to note is since this is reusing the rare candy script, all rare candy items, so it's going to be rare candies and then all your size candies, those are also not going to be removed. So those will be infinite use as well. So if you're going to implement this infinite candy, you're not going to want any other rare candies in your game. Once we do all that, then we want everything to work. We want to get the infinite candy and test it out in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my game, and we're going to test out to make sure the infinite candy works like it should. All right, so I'm in my game, and this gym guide right here, just within the Pokemon Center, my first gym, is going to be the one who gives me the infinite candy. So he says, hey, on the secondary guide for the first gym, gym leader's strongest Pokemon is level 15. Here's the useful item that will help you minimize grinding in the future. Use it as many times as you want. And then we got the infinite candy. We put away in the key items pocket. If we go all the way to our key items pocket, it'll be the last one. And hey, look, infinite candy. You can see the rare candy icon right there. That all works. It raises the level of Pokemon by 1. We can go to use it. And hey, look, we elevated him up. And it didn't get rid of our candy. We can keep using it in the bag. It keeps elevating it up until we would hit a level cap. I think the level cap at this point in my game is like 60. So we could take Flygon all the way up to 60 if we wanted. We get up to 60. I don't care about learning that move right now. I'm not going to save this. And then, oh no, it won't have any effect. That's when we hit the level cap. That works really good. And if you want to just look at the script of where I give the rare candy or the infinite candy out, I just say, this is the text. If the flag is not set, give this message box, hey, here's a useful item. Use it as many times as you want. Give the item, and then I set the flag that we got that item just so you won't get multiple infinite candies. But that's pretty simple there. Just kind of a quick go through. For the most part, the quick rundown, you go into your include constants items.h. You add that infinite candy, the last thing before the strange ball. You go into your source data items.h. You basically copy over the rare candy script, change all the stuff you want. And then the hardest one is in this source party menu C. You need to comment out this remove bag item so it will be infinite for you. But that's pretty much it on how to do the infinite candy. Hopefully this is a nice quick tutorial, easy to use, and you guys can have this easy minimal grinding functionality in your ROM hacks. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, comment for new tutorials you want to see, any other questions you would have, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you.